MLB The Show coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for the Angels, the second baseman, David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Sent on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. The 2-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Anthony Rendon will be next. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. This is popped up. Prone in foul ground. 1 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Go.
First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Austin Romine.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tigers designated hitter. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside ball.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Maybin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Demerits there to retire the side. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a ball lined to the left side. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Striding in, Michael Hermosillo. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. It's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
It has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The Tigers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over. Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 2 and the Tigers nothing. Next for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Two 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Maybin sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Down to 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Michael Hermosillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hazley is there. One pitch, one out.
The batter, number 7.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Romine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2. C.J. Cron waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Set for the start of the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Plate now, Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 6. Anthony.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. Slurred in there. Strike 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Popped him up. Crone is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Striding into the box, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Adam Hazley, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hermosillo is underneath this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Travis Demeritt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That misses 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now. Jake Rogers will be next. The 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Jake Rogers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Tigers strand a pair, still down 3-0. Tyler Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brian Goodwin.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reyes is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Jason Castro. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now here's the pitch. Right side. Scope is there. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now that.
So striding forward now, Michael Hermosillo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maybin will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing it that way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And oh, look out, as that one was bearing in right on his hat.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Austin Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Simmons on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail in this one 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll. Into the box now, David Fletcher trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Justin Upton now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Noah Ramirez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron, in his career versus this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here now is Jackie Bradley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Into the box now, Travis Demerit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Standing in, Victor Reyes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 3 and the Tigers 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Settling in now, Tommy La Stella. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Tigers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality. And into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And he fouls this one off.
Ball,
2-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in, Brian Goodwin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lifted down the line in left. Maybin is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Crone has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Tigers 1. Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Ready with the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Buttrey, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Cameron Maybin.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Hermosillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. So stepping in, Michael Hermosillo. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Hermosillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now is Anthony Rendon. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Hansel Robles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want a bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Next, it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Last breath for the Tigers. Count remains 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Hansel Robles closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
our final line score this afternoon.